It looks like WWE might be absorbing TNA. They're airing right now under the Endeavor streaming platform, which owns WWE and UFC, and they're doing talent crossovers. And now they've pretty much released almost all of their behind the scenes people in TNA. There's no events booked past August. So it's looking like there might be a takeover or some sort of very close working relationship.
My initial reaction is, oh no. Not that I have a crystal ball, I could tell that it would be good or not. I did like, because I noticed, I think Jordan Grace went to NXT with her TNA belt, I believe, if I'm correct about that. And then I know Mickey James was able to go to the Royal Rumble again with her TNA belt. So I noticed there was a little bit back and forth, which I think that's fantastic. I love it when, big companies work together in that way and do exchanges. But in terms of TNA being absorbed, I'm a little bit skeptical because I thought TNA always had such a unique expression of itself, and it was so different. And I would worry a little bit that that gets lost if that gets taken over by WWE and be kind of put under that umbrella. Unless it's a question of that, just it's a cash injection and they can still run their own thing, then that would be fine, of course. To be honest, I always am a little bit puzzled why. I feel like out of the, I'm gonna say three big, if you come, there's WWE and then there's AEW. That's more like the direct competition, as many people see it. I've never quite understood why TNA, once it sort of went down in the ranks, not of quality but visibility, why that's never really recovered and been like a real competition. Because I feel like out of all the products, TNA is still potentially, for me, or an Impact, even when it was Impact, like towards the end, was possibly the most exciting promotion in terms of content and storylines and wrestling styles and characters. I don't know if you feel a similar way. But I never understood why that was it didn't become a bigger deal again. So I always thought that was a shame. So maybe
I
this will
think
help.
the,
Or
the
maybe, who knows?
it might help because I think the reason is now WWE's main roster minimum salary is 350,000 a year. That just came out. AEW is paying so much. I just don't think Anthem can compete with the money offers that are being made by the big companies. So
Mm-hmm.
who knows?
Yeah. I mean, if they can carry on with the creative. I mean, again, I haven't watched it recently, but from the second time that I was there and from everything that I saw around that time, I thought it was so exciting. So if they can continue with having that creative separate and keep it in that vein, then I think that could be great.
Well, they released their head of creative last week, so that might tell you something about that.